Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna do a get ready with me and I have in mind a sun-kissed look, and the star of the show for this one will be the new Fenty blush and as well the gloss from Natasha Denona that I just purchased. So this one from Fenty, it is called the Velour Blushlighters and I have the shade Fresh Peach, so the lightest shade. This one is a baked blush and look at it. It looks incredible. The packaging is 11 out of 10. I really like it. I have some foil packages that I just want to try because I'm curious about them. So first of all, we have the Badescu Hyaluronic Dew Cream. It is a... I'm showing you for no reason. It is just a foil package, but it is a gel cream. I want to use it as my skincare. I do have some niacinamide on my face, but it's been like 3 hours or something. Today I want to achieve like a natural glowy kind of look, but I have a mattifying primer, so that will be a bit interesting. First of all, I'm gonna blend this one very well into the skin and I'm gonna let it sink in a bit. So it's been like 2 minutes. My face is a bit tacky. I want to use the two other packages that I have. I put them on the back of my hand. We have the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I'm gonna use just a small amount of this, just on my T-zone. And then lastly, I have a concealer from Dior in here, but I'm gonna use it as a foundation. We are gonna put a small amount. It is the Forever Skin Correct. I have in here the shade 2 Neutral, and I already know that this could be just the smallest amount too dark, so it will match me pretty well, but because it is a corrector it will be pretty full coverage, so I'm gonna apply a small amount and we are gonna use a lighter concealer as a concealer. And I'm blending this one with a sponge. I'm gonna drag it down to the neck as well, just to match everything better. I do have a bit of peeling. Matte primers are just not for me. Maybe I use too many steps as well and stuff like that, and this is a concealer. But at the same time, usually with matte primers, I'm getting a bit of peeling. I prefer hydrating primers over the matte ones, but my face looks pretty nice. Let's apply some bronzer. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty cream one, and I'm gonna apply it just directly on the face. This is the shade Bright Side. Like I said, I really want a sun-kissed look, so I'm gonna apply a good quantity of bronzer first. That is cream, and then we will apply even more with a powder one. And we will blend everything really, really good. So I have something like this. I want to apply a bit of concealer right now just to clean everything and to correct the under eye. I have the Natasha Denona one in the shade N1. It is a bit of a lighter shade for me right now. And I'm gonna just put the smallest amount and blend it out with the sponge again. Next I'm gonna use some powder, the HD one from NYX. This is in the project pen, and I'm gonna use a Nabla Precision powder brush. That is my favorite brush, and set mostly the T-zone and just a bit of the bronzer, but we are gonna use a powder product anyway. For bronzer, I'm using the Essence one from the project pen, and like I said, I'm gonna apply a good quantity of this and blend it very, very well because I want a very bronzy and sun-kissed look, and I'm gonna apply good quantity on my forehead as well because this is a place where the sun is hitting the face, and a bit on the nose as well, and then on the neck as well. We are using next the star of the show, and I have a Refer 37. So again, this is the Fenty in the shade Fresh Peach, and this is a baked formula. I am very excited to use it. I'm gonna remove the excess like this. Let's see. It is a glowy blush which I adore. Doesn't seem incredibly pigmented, which is great because you can build it up. It is building up beautifully. You can apply a small amount and have something a bit more natural, or you can apply a good quantity like I'm doing right now, and you will have something a bit more dramatic. And look at this cheek. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's not powdery in any shape or form. It looks very, very glowy, and it has a lot of shimmers, but they look... I already am in love. It's just stunning. And we will apply the smallest amount of highlighter. I'm using the BH Cosmetics one, just the smallest amount. I'm gonna do the brows off camera, and I'm gonna be right back. Brows are done. I primed the eyelids as well, but let's do a bit of lips first. I'm gonna use the Project Pen lip liner, the VIEVE one, and just apply a very small amount, and I'm gonna blend it out because I just want something very, very blurred. Something like this. I blended it out with my finger like that. And I have the golden Glimmer gloss from Natasha Denona. I think it is only one shade. Let's apply it. It is a plumping lip gloss, and it has some shimmers. So these are the lips. They are very beautiful, and this formula is very elegant in my opinion, because I tasted the NYX one, the Glimmer, how is it called? Anyway, the newer one, the gloss, and that one has holographic shimmers, and they are a bit crazy in my opinion. The gloss is nice, but this one is just more toned down, something a bit more, like I said, elegant. Let's do something on the eyes, something very simple, but I think the video will be live a bit later. But I did declutter my palettes, and I created something with my dream palette. I just decluttered some of my Natasha Denona eyeshadows, and this is the result of my dream palette, so I want to use it today. We are gonna do something neutral, but I want to do something brown and just beautiful. So we're gonna start with this one, and I'm not gonna mention a lot of names because I'm not sure about them really. I mixed and matched from the Metropolis and from the Pastel palette, and I kept like 60% of my dream palette, but I'm not quite sure. And this is a Sigma E25. And the lips are burning a bit. I did apply a good quantity of product, so if you want something less painful, you can just apply a bit less, but at this moment they are burning a bit. Next, I'm gonna take a pencil brush. This is the number 3 from Refer, and I'm gonna use the same shade but on the lower lash. Next, I'm gonna take a Zoeva 234, and I will use a cream to powder dark brown. This one I know that it is from Metropolis, is the darkest cream to powder in there, and I'm gonna blend this one on the outer edge and a bit on the lower lash. And then with a Refer number 2, I'm gonna take the shade Familia from my dream palette and just put it on top just to set this cream to powder. And with the same brush, I'm gonna take the smallest amount of the black shade and intensify the lash line. Then I'm taking a pencil brush and putting the shade Bellini from the Pastel palette in the inner corner. I think we are gonna use the shade Thrill from the my dream palette, and I'm gonna spray this shade and just putting it on the lid and a bit into the crease. To finish up the eyes, I'm gonna apply a pencil from Sephora. This is the shade Tiramisu, and then the mascara from Essence, the Lash Princess in the pink tube. This is the final look. I really like it. It's pretty dramatic, but the skin is so nice, and the foundation combo with the primer and everything, not the best, but the blush and the concealer and everything for sure saved the look, and I love this blush. This one from Fenty, it is absolutely stunning. The lips are not painful anymore, so it's not a very long lasting kind of plumping, but they do look incredible. I do really like the look of the lips. If you want to add some lashes, you of course can, and go to a party or something like that in a look like this. And yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.